wildflowers. This is the second time I'm doing this reading today. I didn't have enough storage. It was odd. I didn't feel like the reading was going well because it was quite deep. Anywho, I also have been told that I need to start with the wildflowers. So let's get into it. I did get a message that the silence of cycle is over when I was pre-shuffling. Let's see if that's something that continues. However, otherwise they'll tell me. Please like and subscribe if you like. I'm so excited I'm getting new subscribers. Thank you. I love bringing my flower messages to you. Oh, we've got Lantern Bush, which is challenge. How interesting, because I feel like the last 2 weeks have been that. Okay, I feel like, and this is going to sound odd, but I have to say it, it's like a rocket in the sky, burning jet fuel off. It's like all the old stuff, all the old things that we were thinking in our heads. Crappy things have been happening the last couple of weeks, which, but it's kind of like you've had that awareness to know that it's gonna be better, or this is the last of it. Okay, it's the absolute last of it, but that has been hard as well. So I'm not discounting that those old thoughts. It's almost like this give up energy. Do I believe this esoteric world and this manifestation, etc.? And the answer is yes. Sunju, focus. Okay, we keep going on this path that we do. Thank you, Spirit. Because we've got really just sunny times ahead. Okay, can I know more about that? Let's get a little bit more pointy about what this means. Thank you for my listeners. Okay, there's been some of you, sorry, this is what I'm getting, that have had like legal or contractual issues, all right? Or we've been tied to somebody that we shouldn't be tied to, okay? And that has to burn off like that rocket fuel, all right? So you need to break the bonds is what I'm hearing. What more does this mean though for my readers, please? I've got Pratia looking up at me. I literally threw the cards down. And this is possibilities, all right? So there are some possibilities on their way right now, but you've got to think of them as possibilities, and I know you are, all right? I know that's what you've been doing. So why has all these old feelings been coming up? And why have all these old shitty patterns been coming up? I'm not sure. But the possibilities are there for this brand new life. And I think this is where this cycle of silence is over. It's like, it's time for us to be pursued, I suppose. It's time for things to come up to us. For those of you literally waiting on a phone call or for someone to reach out, Spirit, tell me, what is the answer? Come on, flowers, let's get some clarity today. Wonderful. Turkey bush, inspiration. 2 things here. You are going to enter, in fact, I say it as we, because you and I are one. I know, I love you all. A time where someone enters your life that inspires you. And by that, I mean, it's not about them. It's just that spark within you, because we're at that end where it's like, well, you're at that end. It's just felt like enough is enough. And I think that was my last reading. So this is coming. You know what I want, flowers? You know what I want, spirits? I want some timing. I want some timing around this amazing person that brings this energy, that communicates all the time, and just really that life that we've always wanted. For a lot of you, love has been on hold because you know that there's been something better out there, and love wasn't supposed to be what you had. And love is supposed to be wealth, a man with wealth or a woman with wealth, an easy life, a big home, all that. It's like all of a sudden this card to me is like, it's the magazine life, that inspiration, what you see inspiration pictures on. And that might be a homely life for you. And inspiring is different to everybody, but that inspirational life is now ours to claim. Drop it in the comments. Ours to claim. Collectively, that energy is super strong, especially when we've got all the flowers in the whole world behind us, supporting us. Let's keep going. One more from the wildflowers, please, and I might change. Ooh, that flew out. We've got rebirth. Okay. So it's happening. It's definitely happening. I want to get a timing, like I said. So I'm going to swap now to our the worldly flowers as opposed to just the Australian wildflowers. Can I have some timings, a little bit more detail, please, for my readers, please? Readers, watchers, I say readers. Oh, confidence, poets, narcissists. A lot of you have now, yeah, it's kind of like I said, or maybe I didn't, that was in my last reading that got cut off. Like this rocket fuel that's gone, that's burning off all the old stuff. A lot of you, that's what's been happening. And you have, even if you don't feel it, I think you do, but you're about to step into this no shit, take no shit. You're just more confident, like, and that's what it's going to take, is this little step of confidence to believe that this is going to happen to you. And I see families, right? I see lots of laughter. I like to see lots of celebration. You can see all the celebration here as well. There's a lot of people around. The cycle of silence is over because we now have a life where people are around us. We are no longer alone, be it events that we go to, friends reaching out to take us out, or being with this partner, or hearing from the partner that we want to hear from. There's just not this stuckness anymore. It's all like the stuckness is gone. Timing, please. We want to know times. Okay, purity. In terms of timing, all right? It's because this had to be cleared. We've gone through everything we needed to go through, so things could be cleared, and all I'm seeing is one. All right? 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. I don't want it to be 1 month for you guys. How do we get this in earlier than a month? Please? We've waited long enough. We've waited long enough for the cycle of silence to be over. We've waited long enough. What do? We've got double inspiration. Okay, so what I want is like for us to get out of this quietness, this cycle, into a communicate, blue, the throat chakra here with the blue iris, for us to get into this cycle that I said. We've got to do things that we love as well. I'm feeling that a lot of people are a little bit tired. What's that about? Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. Pamper yourself, okay? If you want to have a sweet treat, that is okay. We've got sweet pea here. It's gratitude. Normally speaks to things like having like baths with candles, going for a massage, stuff like that. For me, it's like stop being so hard on yourself. Start enjoying life. Have that extra little glass of wine. Have that 2 coffees in the day. If you don't go for your walk or your run, so what, all right? Because actually giving yourself a little bit of a break at the moment is what's going to give you that inspiration as well, because you're being a little bit too hard on yourself, all right? So be kind to yourself. If you are tired at the moment, you just need to rest, bugger it, do it, okay? Because that rest is going to just open up all this space for people to come in. And in that, yeah, you relax in that, and that's what draws this person in. I've just picked this up. I've just been told to pick this up like so. Cornflower, we keep getting this. It's definitely a whole new life, a whole new home with a whole brand new partner. All right? And if it's not a brand new partner that you want, it's the last partner, it's almost like you can't move into their home and they can't move into your home. And if you do have to fully renovate, it needs this whole new, it's like you need to travel. It just needs this whole new refresh of an environment. Maybe if you can't afford to move, you don't want to move, and you have just renovated, sorry, you have to change your cushions again. Do you know what I mean? It's like you need to make a space together. It's not that you need to make a space together, you're going to make a space together with this new person that comes in. Be okay with that. We've been on our own for so long, we've got comfortable, okay? We've been in this pattern of not being spoken to, not being pursued, waiting for someone to call for so long. Okay, be comfortable with what this new person brings you, because it's a life where you make a home together forever. Okay. I just want to, sorry. I was going to stop and I just was drawn to pick up the first card, and I've got Pyramidal Orchid Unity. Don't be surprised. You can see two orchids, stone hedge. This person is from your past, okay? So this is why you're going to be together forever. and things are just going to be, there's just so much green in this card, and you know, you're literally built on a solid pasture stone, that and you know, a spiritual one at that can never be broken. And it means like not only love partnership, but also like financial partnership, success partnership, everything successful together that you do. You're literally going to do everything with this person, but it's not going to annoy you, because you both got like mental boundaries. So this person is coming. I said, like, I see one still, and it's really interesting. I brought this selenite here, which just to clear the energy before, and it always reminds me of like the pinnacle, the one. And I just looked at it then, it was like I saw a number one instead of a selenite. So one day, 1 week, 1 month. Don't want 1 month. I prefer it to be like no more than 2 weeks, to be honest with you. Let me know when it happens. I'm going to pull a couple of earth magics, then I'm going to leave you there. Please like and subscribe, because I've seen that I'm getting new subscribers, and I love bringing these flower messages, and I feel like you, my 42 watchers, you're part of my little crew. You know, we are all bounded by the flowers and earth, and we are special people. We've gone through a lot, and I love you all very, very dearly. And this jet fuel that I was talking about, you know, rain purification, there was massive rains here this morning. It's now the sun is shining when I literally sat down to do the reading. We've been through our time of purification. This is amazing. What's a closing message for my beautiful wildflowers, please? The time to be submerged is over, which you know, this silence, the cycle of silence is over. All right, they're coming in. There's going to be communication. It's the letter 1. It's blessings. That's what we finish off today. This is blessed. I'm sending you blessings. I love you all. Drop me a note in the comments if any of this resonates with you. Love hearing from you. Have a great day. Take these blessings with you. It's over, okay? This submerge, the silence, the cycle, this time is over. All right. Love you. Bye.